which is 1 linear algebra, 2 mechanics, and 1 statistic. I don't know the exact price for each. Okay, let me ask my friend first. Hi Naila, do you know the exact price for each module that we have to buy? Because my mom just asked me just now. So do you know the exact price for each?
I actually bought the same types of book as yours. However, I didn't buy the same quantity as you. For me, I bought 2 books for algebra, 1 book for mechanics, and 2 books for statistics. And the total of mine is 125. So I didn't really know how much the exact price for each book.
And then Naila, how can we find out the exact price for each book?
Guys, I happened to overheard you guys' conversation, and coincidentally, I also bought these books from my senior that totals up to 210 ringgit. But I also want to sell these books separately, so I also have to know how much each book costs. Do you guys know?
We also didn't know the exact price for each, right Naila?
Yes, we didn't know.
Then how will we ever know how much each book costs? If only there was someone who would help us.
Why are you guys fighting? What's the problem, guys?
All bought the same type of book, but with different quantities.
And we only know the respective total price of the books that we bought.
But we don't know how much each book costs.
Oh, but before that, may we know the type of book and the quantity that each of you guys bought?
I bought 1 linear algebra, 2 mechanics, and 1 statistic, and the total is 100 ringgit.
And for me, I bought 2 books of algebra, 1 book for mechanics, and 2 books for statistics. The total of the price is 125.
I bought 3 linear algebra books, 2 mechanics books, and also 4 statistics books, all total up to 210 ringgit.
We can solve your problems. Maybe we should use the Gauss-Jordan method that we just learned from linear algebra class, right Aisha? Right, what a brilliant idea. Okay, let's go.
Now let's solve the problems. But first, we need to identify the variables that we want to use in our simultaneous equation. As we know, David, Naila, and Ira mentioned that the 3 of them bought the same book, which is algebra, mechanics, and statistic modules. So we can label algebra modules as A, mechanic modules as B, and statistic modules as C. And now we're going to form 3 equations based on information given by Ira, Naila, and David. First, Ira mentioned that she bought 1 algebra module, 2 mechanic modules, and 1 statistic module with the total of 100 ringgit. From here, we can form the first equation, which is 1a plus 2b plus 1c equal to 100. Next, Naila told us that she bought 2 algebra modules, 1 mechanic module, and 2 statistic module, and she paid 125 ringgit in total. So, the second equation is 2a plus 1b plus 2c equal to 125. Last but not least, David said he bought 3 algebra modules, 2 mechanic modules, and 4 statistic modules, and he paid 210 ringgit in total. So, the third equation is 3a plus 2b plus 4c equal to 210. So now we can solve the problem using the Gauss-Jordan method.
So in this solution, we will be using Gauss-Jordan elimination method by making the matrix into RREF by performing ERO. So first step, we need to change the matrix into augmented form. Then here we will get the first row 1, 2, 1, and 100. And then for the second row is 2, 1, 2, and 125. And lastly, the third row, we will get 3, 2, 4, and 210. So by this, like I say, we need to change it into RREF, where each leading one in each column, there's a 0 everywhere. So we need to make all the numbers into 0, except the leading one. So in the first column, 1 is the leading one for row 1, and 2 and 3 we need to change it into 0. So there, the equation is R2 plus with negative 2 times with R1 and then R3 we will plus with negative 3 R1. Then we will get 1 to 1 and 100, 0, negative 3, 0, and we get negative 75. In the third row we get 0, negative 4, 1, and negative 90. Then here we can see that for the second row, there's a negative 3 that we will make it into leading 1. So negative 3, we will change it into 1. By negative 1 over 3, we will time with R2 and we will get the first row as it is. And the second row we will get 0, 1, 0, and 25. And the third row same as it is. Then here we can see at the second column, there's a leading 1 in row 2, but we need to change 2 and negative 4 into 0. So the equation is like this, where R1 we will plus with negative 2 times with R2, since the leading 1 is in row 2. Then R3 we will plus with 4 times with R2. Then the first row we will get is 1, 0, 1, and 50. And then for the second row as it is, which is 0, 1, 0, and 25. And then the third row we will get 0, 0, 1, and 10. Here it is not done yet, since in the first row and the third column there is 1 there, which will make it into 0. So by that we need to first row we need to plus with negative 1 times with R3, since the leading 1 in row 3. Then we will get 1, 0, 0, and 40. Then the second row and the third row same it is, which is 0, 1, 0, 25, and then 0, 0, 1 we will get 10. Here we need to read it from below to up, where the first column is as A and second column we will let it as B and the third column is C. So here as we read the matrix, C is equal to 10, B is equal to 25, and A is equal to 40. In previous slide, we already mentioned that A is linear algebra book, which is we get equal to 40 ringgit. And then B, which is mechanic book, where we will get 25 ringgit. And then lastly C, which is statistic book, we get 10 ringgit. So here we already proved that we already find out the exact price for each book.
Ira, now you know the exact price, right?
Yeah, so now I can tell my mom the exact price for each module that I bought.
And I can finally sell them separately.
Thank
you.